people, top of the top. It is Sunday, November 9th, and I want to thank my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ because with him all things is possible. Happy Sunday to all my people out there who may still be resting, for some who might be getting up and going to travel. A lot of you guys will be going to church this morning. Please arrive there safe. Let's all say a prayer for not just ourselves, but for our families, for other families, for all the stuff we see going on in this world. Please arrive there safe. If you are having to get up and having to go to work on this Sunday morning, please arrive there safe. And if you are late because you went out last night partying, that's your fault. Do not hurt anybody in the process if you going to, you trying to get to work. That means don't drive crazy. So just get to work whatever time you get to work. So anybody who's traveling, going on a vacation, or coming back from one, wherever you're going, safe travels. I hope everybody's feeling blessed and appreciated and thankful for seeing another day and knowing with Him all things is possible. Happy Sunday, y'all. We up early once again. This ain't the morning chop up. This is actually boxing talk. Don't usually get it in this early, but we're gonna get it in this early. Yes, sir. Um, we seen something amazing last night that we got into, that we saw. Something that was amazing according to me. You know what I mean? It was amazing, and we're gonna get into the fight. Before we get into the fight, we got a bigger fight going on in this YouTube, and some of you guys need to be addressed. And it's been addressed before, and a lot of things I've said in the past and said recently has actually happened. And I'm going to explain to you what I mean by that. So let's get into it. So, all my people who constantly stop by here to support me, for somebody new just walking in, for somebody who's just curious to know what this channel is about, um, welcome to the No Duck Zone podcast. Good morning to all. And as you're coming in, make sure you like, share, and subscribe, and remind the people that this is the place that you need to be when you want to know what's going on, not just in boxing, but in the world. Let's go. Angie, what up? I see you. Oh, God. All right, y'all, let me get this together in here. I wasn't going to have no lights on or nothing, but I think I'll do all that. Uh, what's going on, y'all? Oh, so last night, first of all, shouts to Erickson Lubin last night. Uh, came up short. Uh, Probably one of maybe the shortest fights we've seen him in since Jamel Charlo. Believe me, Jamel Charlo fight. It was the second round that he was stopped in, knocked out, whatever you want to call it. We haven't seen that happen, and I believe that was 2017. So this was the first time we've seen that. Shouts to Erickson Lubin. This is third loss of his career. That doesn't define his career. Shout outs to you, brother. Um, I'm sure you'll be back. At 54, you're still an impact player. Um, yeah, it's just something light. You know what I mean? I haven't wore these in so long, so I just wanted to put them on and see what I look like in them again. But shouts to Eric Lubin for doing what he did. Um, Good luck to your brother, and looking forward to seeing you come back. Vergil Ortiz did what he did what he did. The talks of him and Boots, as it had a lot to do with also him getting that win and not just him being the better fighter. The same thing as Boots beating Lima. Uh, the whispers and talks that's been going on for about 3 years with him and Ortiz was kind of, encouraged him to get that win. And, one guy went out on October 11th and got the first round, and the other guy came out last night and got a second round. Yeah, he can always make a comeback. So shout outs to him. Looking forward to seeing Lubin come back, and I'm still a Lubin fan, and I like Vergil. I actually like both of them. So this is not a black versus Mexican thing. I actually like Vergil, right? Just like I like Boots. I like all these guys. But there's something that we need to address. Yeah, he was. He was. He seen. I'm sure he watched the Boots fights. He watched that Boots fights with Lemon and said, "Oh, I got to top that." I didn't think it was going to happen like that. Some people might have thought it would have been more competitive than that. Maybe he would have got Lubin out in the late rounds. Maybe Lubin would have lucked up and caught him with something and got him out of there. Fortunately, it didn't happen that way. Shit. Believe me, I was hella surprised to see that. I want to address something because this whole thing really wasn't about me talking about the fight. I'm going to get to the whole Boots and Vergil, but before I can do that, there's something I need to address that I addressed before, but some of y'all seem to still not be getting it. I said out of my own mouth numerous times, and I think 2 days, maybe 3 days ago, maybe it was that Wednesday or Thursday, that I said that you guys are going to make excuses for if either fighter lose, you're going to have an excuse of why that fighter lost and why the fight went wrong. And it happened. I heard something. I heard something this morning that made me sick. That that made me super sick. And I don't know how many times I tell you dudes and I tell you people with channels that, you know, when you have people coming over to your channel and they're very important people, you have to make sure that everything is not sugar cold, but you have to make sure that you have those same people who are supportive, and that's very important, that they keep coming back to your show. So when you have fighters and you have coaches coming on to your show, especially coaches, rather if they competed or not, they're coaches and they've been in the game for some time. Your job is to make sure that they keep coming back because you can keep getting information from them. You can just keep building relationships with them. Good morning, Bay. I see you. We have no room for you guys to come on these shows thinking you know what you're talking about and you don't know shit. And I've said this numerous times that this is why my three important words are protect your space, your peace, and your surroundings. Sometimes you guys want to talk about, and I don't know everything. I don't know everything, right? I don't know everything, right? But I know how to do those three things when it comes to my show, when it comes to life. You guys want to keep talking this boxing shit and you never walked into a gym. Y'all ain't never got in and sparred. Y'all don't know what it feels like to get hit. You never did the workout. Do me a favor. Sit down and shut up. Because what you do is you make all us content creators look bad. And this is the reason why some of these guys don't want to come to our shows. Because we have a whole bunch of people who just sit home and boxing from home. And that's, to me, it's insane. It would be okay if the stuff we said made sense, right? Because everybody might not be able to make it to a fight, right? Cool, whatever. But something was said this morning that I've been saying for the longest, that if we're not careful, then the people we have that we want to keep on our shows will slowly go away. They will slowly go away because you have other people on there that just don't know what they're talking about and they're just running their mouth to run their mouth. I literally just told y'all that. I literally just told y'all that. And I don't like when people have to not share their video or they want to take their video down because they didn't like how they live went. They didn't like how the show went. There should never be a time as content creators, as people who put in work, we should never have to feel like our videos have to be taken down. Because at some point the video, the show went left. Because somebody didn't have a clue of what they was talking about. I feel like there's too much damn light on me, yo. Shit. All right, that's better. So I don't understand why y'all keep being in these comfortable positions, thinking that y'all can argue and go back and forth with people who are actually in the business. Oh, I'm gonna tell you, babe. What makes y'all think y'all can go back and forth with people who are actually in the business when y'all asses sit home and talk boxing? When are y'all gonna realize that you can't compete with people who are actually in the business? Do y'all realize y'all nothing but a bunch of internet boxing fans? And it would be cool if you knew what you were talking about. But I just said before this Vergil Ortiz fight happened, before a lot of fights happened, I said y'all will make excuses for stuff and then y'all don't be knowing what y'all talking about. Half of y'all never even walked into a gym, let alone walk past one. But we are supposed to believe that you guys, because you name your podcasts after boxing, that makes it seem like y'all know what y'all talking about? Are you kidding me? Granted, there's a lot of things I don't know. And I never sit up here acting like I do. But what I do know is no Doug's don't know how to he knows how to stay true to himself. There's certain things I won't comment on because I go, all right, well, but if some of y'all be jumping out the window with your so-called opinions and you sound stupid. And when somebody pulls your card, now you embarrassed. You want to apologize for it. Yeah, yeah. You should never, right? It's kind of disgusting. And I've been talking about this for so long before some of y'all met me. If y'all just go back to some of my old videos, I've been talking about this for the longest that I'm getting real tired of you dudes. And this is why I always tell y'all as hosts, the people who host the shows, y'all better start paying attention, man. Y'all better start paying attention. Oh, I'm gonna tell you, Angie, Bay. Y'all better start paying attention. Stop talking this boxing shit if y'all gonna talk it with your feelings. Oh, what is going on with my phone? Nah, I ain't tired of fixed fights, but I am tired of you trolls. Have a nice day. There you go. Tired of that though. There you go. See, then we have idiots like that. Y'all don't be knowing what y'all talking about. I'm getting real tired of you people. I'm about to get on my Erica Badu shit and tell y'all need to call Tyrone. Tell him to come on and help y'all get y'all shit. Get your shit. I want a lot of y'all to move out of this sport of boxing. Get the fuck out of here. Boxing's already kind of like wishy-washy a little bit as it is, and we don't need y'all coming in here with your foolishness. Y'all ain't never walked into a gym, ain't never threw a jab, nothing. Never probably walked into a gym to have a conversation with a fighter. But then because you sit home and watch it, that you might read a few stuff up on boxing, that makes you know boxing. Oh yeah, I'm gonna talk to y'all this morning because that pissed me off to the high level of pissivity. I'm gonna need some of y'all to call Tyrone and help him, tell him to help y'all come get your shit. I might have to be the Tyrone of this boxing shit and help some of y'all get your shit. But that's too much of a responsibility. I don't want that. I'll let somebody else do that. I knew already. I knew already. Just like every other fight, I knew already whatever went wrong in this fight, you idiots would have an excuse of why the fight went the way it went. If you think I'm lying, just go back to my video I think I did Thursday. If I did I do anything Thursday? It might have been Wednesday. If it wasn't Wednesday, it was one of those days I did it. Just go back to what I said. It didn't matter who won or who lost, y'all would have an excuse. Y'all would have an excuse. Because that's what y'all do. Y'all don't know shit. Because you know what? There's a lot of shit I don't know. And half of y'all don't know as much as I do. Because I'm actually in these gyms. I've actually talked to people. I got people that's valid in boxing that I can call and talk to. That's there somebody. And you think I'm gonna take y'all word over theirs? Are you kidding me? It is nasty. It is nasty. And when these coaches decide that they don't want to come up anymore, when these fighters decide they don't want to come up, when you got important people that decide they don't want to come around no more, remember I told y'all as a host, you're gonna have yourself to blame. All you people that want to be so comfortable with sharing links and just letting everybody just come and just, hey man, they cool, so I'ma just let them come up and just, you know what I mean? Well, keep on doing that. Keep on doing that. Y'all don't understand when your channel is taken down, when it's reported, then what? But certain people just say, man, I don't like, I used to love this show, man. I don't like coming through as much as I used to because of the company you keep. Yeah, so are you. So when they don't want to come around no more, you have to ask yourself why. Why? See, I don't worry about these trolls. I expect them to do that. Y'all keep coming on. Come on now. I got all day. I got all day, y'all. All day. All day. So you gotta know how to handle these trolls because they have no life. And like some of y'all, y'all don't have it. Y'all quick to say, man, this man took a dive, this man did this man did that. Shut up. Shut up, because ain't none of y'all ever boxed. No, no, I didn't. Oh, I did. Oh my God. No, wait a minute. I did. Hold on, Vic. It was hidden by. No, Vay. Hold on, Vay. Oh Jesus. Where? Oh no, 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 no. Unhide her, Angie. Unhide her, Angie. Yeah, Angie, unhide her. Thank you. I didn't even realize I did it because I'm going too fast trying to get the other ones out. I'm sorry about that, Vay. Al B, what's up? So I don't want to hear that. Y'all out here running y'all mouths and don't know what the fuck y'all talking about. Text her, text her, Angie, if you can. Let her know my fault. I don't even understand how that happened. That's because I was trying to get that other idiot out of here. All you trolls play with me today if you want to. But it's okay. I'm not gonna entertain y'all. Yeah, hold on. I got you right now. And Bay. Yeah. Yeah, Bay. My bad. I accidentally blocked you trying to block the other asshole. I'm not gonna play with you trolls today. You come over here playing today. I'm the king of getting y'all up out of here. I'm the king. I'm Mr. Blocker. Y'all playing with the right one when you come over here, you dumbass trolls. Find something to do. You got it, babe. He took a dive. He took this. Shut up. Ain't none of y'all punks ever been to a gym to throw a jab or nothing. Ain't never did anything. Nothing. Let alone walk past the gym. I knew y'all were going to come with some type of excuse. I knew y'all were going to come with some type of excuse. I knew it. I knew it already. I'm not surprised if I hear he took a dive, he got paid 40,000, he got paid this, he got paid that. I don't give a shit what he got paid. Y'all be so busy in these fighters' pockets, y'all ain't getting no PC in it. What does it matter to y'all? All y'all gotta do is shut the fuck up and watch boxing. Let me read what's going on. That's all y'all gotta do. Shut up. Y'all think y'all know so much, y'all don't know shit. The worst thing that can happen on y'all show is when you don't know what you're talking about, when you have guests that come down off the show, and then when you have people who don't want to post their video because they go, I don't like how this live went. I'm not going to even post this. Yeah, Jay Bliss, what's up? I've been in the ring too, not for competition. I've been in sparring. I ain't did it in about 2 years. I don't like the way that shit feel, but I'm getting ready to get back into it because I'm thinking about competing for this tournament called it's called the Masters Division for guys older my age. Yeah, it was like 35 and up, but I think now it's like 40 and up. So y'all gonna be on the lookout. I'm probably gonna be competing in 2026, maybe late 20. I don't know. It all depends on when I get going. It's just something I want to do for myself. I want to try it out and see how it works. And if it don't, then I'm okay. But I'm tired of y'all already. Enough's enough. I keep telling y'all to protect your space, your peace, and your surroundings. And y'all not listening. Y'all ain't listening. Y'all are hard headed because y'all too busy trying to make everybody else comfortable. You're trying to impress everybody. I understand that people are trying to give people the opportunities because that's what this channel is about. You know, sharing and bringing people up and letting people. There's certain people y'all got to leave them where the hell they at. Because when I told you, when people are looking at your channel and they looking for something that they can invest in, or they can sponsor, y'all gotta think about that. Y'all not thinking about that because you're too busy letting these assholes that don't serve a purpose, that don't know what the fuck they talking about on your channels. Y'all gonna continue to do it. Y'all got what y'all wanted, right? You got Vergil Ortiz and hopefully Jaron Ennis. They did the face off. We don't know if that's. We're gonna see, but hopefully that goes on in 2026. And guess what? Just like I told y'all in the other video, when something goes wrong in that fight, y'all gonna make up an excuse for that fight, huh? If Vergil get hits too hard and they stop the fight, or he gets hit one time and they stop the fight, y'all be sitting there saying, "Yo, man, they didn't give Vergil time, man. The fight was premature. It was a premature stoppage." I was already expecting the excuses for yesterday, just like I expect for every other fight, and just like every other fight that's coming up, I'm gonna expect y'all to make excuses, because that's what you mofos do. The only complaints I probably had last night was with the referee. That was the only thing. Well, you know what, LB, it wasn't about if somebody knew he was going to lose. It was the whole point of people making excuses why somebody lost, assuming things when they don't know shit. The man lost, he lost. If Vergil would have lost, you know what they would have said? Well, not only we're not going to get Vergil versus Boost, but I guess Vergil just wasn't that guy. There's levels to this. I knew these excuses were going to come out. Motherfuckers just can't give fighters their credit or just say, "Hey, man, what happened, happened. Now the fight that we all been thirsty for, hopefully we can get it in 2026. I already saw this shit coming. None of this shit don't surprise me. But my beef is not with the fight. My beef is with y'all just letting people on your show when they really not valid, but you got other valid people who are on there, who are in the game, who you build a relationship with. And here it is, you got motherfuckers who just be running their mouth. They be running their mouth. They trying to convince you that this is me and this is what I do, and you know, and da, da, da. And then we can't fix everything with an apology. How many times have I told you that we shouldn't have to apologize all the time for saying shit, because there's certain shit you shouldn't say anyway. We're not kids. You know, every time when a kid mess up, they go, "Sorry, I'm sorry, I won't do it again." And then you got to pop their ass, because even at a young age, if you don't stop that, they're going to grow up to think that they can keep fucking up. And the way that they can fix it is apologizing. So if that's not acceptable for a child, it's not acceptable for no grown-ass man or woman. You shouldn't have to apologize for certain shit, because you shouldn't say certain shit. Or be careful what you say. Because when you got people who are actually in the sport, who are actually in the game, you can't argue with them. You can voice your opinion, but you can't, certain shit you just can't say. I've been telling y'all this for the longest, man. Y'all keep letting people come into your circles and fuck your shit up. I'm gonna start laughing at y'all when it don't go right. Y'all know, Clarence, that's wrong. Why would you laugh? Because I'm tired of telling y'all asses. That's why. I'm tired of telling y'all. Y'all are hard-headed. Y'all don't listen. Y'all out here trying to be friends with every goddamn body. Think everybody who come around y'all that smile and make jokes are cool, and y'all asses are gonna find out the hard way. You ain't got to listen to me. Just keep on. I literally just told y'all before this fight, everybody named mamas was gonna make an excuse. It didn't matter who won or who lost. And what I exactly said happened. I never made no predictions for the fight because I wasn't picking. I wanted to just sit back and enjoy it. That's all I wanted. It didn't matter to me if Lubin won. or we don't want to see Lubin in boots. I told you that. Exactly what I said happened. Not Ortiz winning, but far as what y'all had to say. That shit this morning pissed me off to the high level of pistivity. I have finally have had it with y'all. Y'all need to call Tyrone and tell him to come on and help you get your shit out of boxing. Get your shit. I'm telling you, call Tyrone immediately. Because enough is enough with you dudes. You know, everybody got a right to voice their opinion. It's not even opinion, it's nonsense. It is pure nonsense. And it's disgusting and nasty because if you can't get a fighter or a trainer or anybody important to come up on your show, it's bad because it makes all of us that want to have these fighters and coaches on our show, it makes us look bad. And then y'all wonder why when I go live, I don't put my link out. You wonder why I send my link to certain people. You wonder why when I go live on, you just wonder why I do certain things. You know why I do certain things? It has nothing about who I like or who I dislike. I protect my space, my peace, and my surroundings. What's going on, Josh Sanders, my brother? My channel is my peace. It's my space and it's my surroundings that makes my channel the way it is. And I'll be damned if I ruin that. Letting you non-boxing ass people come through and cause a problem. It's one thing to be trolling in a chat, but it's another to come on a panel and just be talking a whole bunch of nonsense. Just be happy. Y'all got what y'all wanted. We got Vergil Ortiz and Jaron Ennis, hopefully. Something hasn't been, we don't know officially, but him getting it, usually when two fighters get in the ring, we know what happens next. Just be happy. What the fuck is y'all problem? Y'all want to talk about the fight was fixed, the man got paid 40,000, or the man this and this and that. Who cares? Just shut the fuck up and watch boxing. Well, babe, let me tell you something. You got a better chance of talking about it. Babe, you got a better chance of talking about it than some of these dudes. You got a better chance of talking about it, babe. And that's no cap. Y'all got what y'all wanted. What is the problem? Shut the fuck up. You got what you wanted. That shit kill me. Y'all got what y'all wanted. Y'all out here, yo, my man, y'all ain't never stepped in the gym before, man. Let alone throw a jab. Nothing. Never ran. The only thing y'all run to is your damn computer to do this. It is a slap in the face. And this is why I protect my channel and I won't have that kind of nonsense. Y'all ain't got to listen to me. Just keep on doing what y'all do. When nobody wants to come around y'all anymore, y'all going to wonder why. Oh, I'll still be cool with you, but I'm not coming to your channel. And you know there's certain people you bring to your channel that keeps people coming. Perfect example, right? I love my brother D Free. Y'all know I love my brother D Free, right? D Free, Josh can back me up on this. Vay, you seen it. Angie seen it. A lot of y'all seen D Free. He brings a different type of energy to my channel. I'm not saying if he never came anymore, my channel wouldn't be nothing. But he brings a different type of energy to my channel. He brings happiness. Makes me laugh even when I don't feel like it. And I'm going through a lot of personal shit. And he makes me laugh 24/7. And sometimes it's hard for me to laugh because I'm really go through a lot of stuff. I go through a lot of stuff. But he brings a different type of energy to the channel. Then I got my sister Vay, who comes through and she's so supportive, and she has people come over here that I wouldn't see over here. All you guys bring something different to this channel. My brother Josh Sanders, who I've known for about 3-4 years now, he's funny on the low. He says a lot of shit that'll have you just crack up, like you wouldn't even see coming. Everybody brings something different to this channel. But one thing we all got in common is that we bring happiness, we laugh, we joke. But even in the mix of us being serious, we have to have a little laughter. But when you're having guests and you're having people that are holding you down, you got to make sure that their surroundings and their peace and their space is not violated. And anybody who feels like they want to do that, get them the fuck up out of here. I got no complaints about last night's fight. And I watched it just like everybody else. People want to talk about, yeah, I watched it. I slowed the fight down and I looked directly at him and it just looked like he gave the fight up. Man, shut your ass up. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Because would y'all have the same energy if that was Vergil getting stopped? They stopped it too fast. They messed the plans up. We were supposed to see Vergil, Ortiz, and Jaron Ennis. Who the hell wants to see Erickson, Lubin, and Boots? We don't want to see those gorillas. Man, shut up. Shut up. This is why I can't stand boxing. Well, this is why I can't stand y'all. Because y'all don't know what the fuck y'all be talking about. Shout out to Erickson Lubin, man. He'll be back. Shout out to Vergil Ortiz. Shout outs to him. Shout out to every man and every woman who puts on a pair of gloves and be able to go out there and do what they do. Shout outs to y'all. That's why when I had baby girl up here, Mona Ward, that's why when I had her up there, that woman been through a lot. But I wasn't there to judge her boxing career. I wasn't there to talk about her record. I wasn't there to do any of that. I made that woman feel a little better coming on and being on the live. It made her feel good. No, nobody pissed me off, babe. This is something that for way before I met you, Josh will tell you, I've been talking like this for the longest about guys not taking care of business on their shows and letting people come and be a distraction. Nobody pissed me off. I'm always like this, babe. If you go back to my past videos, I'm always like this, where I'm passionate about what I talk about. You cannot let people violate your peace, your space, and your surroundings. You know what, Josh? Whatever Lubin decides to do, I have no issue with it. I don't have no issue with none of these guys do. I'm not their promoter. I'm not their manager. I'm not their agent. I'm nothing. I'm just a guy who likes to sit and watch boxing. He said, I love you. Shout outs to you. I love you too. Good morning. All right, that's cool. That's cool. Babe, why you blocked him, babe? Babe, why you blocked him, babe? Damn, babe. Damn. Damn, babe. Babe don't be playing. Baby on it. Baby a sniper. He said he hitting on you. Oh, man. You know, I don't mind telling people I love them. Now, if he just says something crazy after that, he said he's a man, but I'm like, okay, you a man, but I can tell another man I love him. I tell my brother Josh Sanders I love him. I ain't sleeping with him. Yeah, she the OG chase snapper. That's why, yeah, listen, that's why I love having her around. Because definitely you won't walk in here with no craziness. Nah, babe, you good. Leave him where he at. Because ain't no telling what he was going to say after that. Because there was going to be something followed up after that. It was definitely going to be something followed up after that. I don't know what was going to be said after that, but it definitely was going to be said something crazy after that. So, yeah, I'm a sniper duck. Nah, yo, good looking on that, babe. But it's time to call Tyrone. It's time to call Tyrone. It is time to call Tyrone and tell him to help some of you people who don't serve no purpose in this boxing. To help y'all come and get your shit and get out of here. Yeah, he said he's a man. I could have sworn I was a man too, but I ain't that kind of man. I'm gonna stop wearing these glasses. It's starting to attract the wrong people. Ugh. Um. So, like I said, I respect any man who can put on a pair of gloves and do what they do. These guys spend weeks, they spend months, they spend hours in these gyms. These guys make sacrifices. Some of the workouts that they do, I can't even do it. And I've been in the gym and watched these guys work out. I've watched them. There's workouts right now that 14, 15-year-olds can do that I can't even do. I can admit that as a man. I can admit that. Half of y'all can't even do what these 14, 15-year-olds can do in the damn gym. But y'all want to sit up here and got nerve to be talking about some shit and don't know what y'all talking about. And think you got the nerve to so-called voice your opinion? Y'all got to be kidding me, bro. Call Tyrone. That's yeah, Josh Sanders. Everybody who's watching this, you can share this video out. I don't care who responds to this. I don't care who has something to say. It's time to call Tyrone to help. Tell him to help some of y'all get your shit. Two things you can do. You either can get your shit together or get your shit and get out of boxing or get out the conversation of it. Because I'm tired of it. Now, nobody made me mad because I was expecting it. But it's not about me getting mad. But when I see brothers with channels and they got valid people on their channels, they got valid fighters and valid coaches. And these coaches don't have to come to the. Let me explain something to y'all because I think y'all get it twisted. Oh, these coaches are gonna come to our shows. These fighters are gonna come because we're podcasters. That don't mean shit. They don't have to come to you. Do y'all realize they can pick and choose who they want to go to? There's no such thing as because your podcast is named after boxing that they got to come see you. No, they don't. These fighters and coaches can go wherever they want to go. So if they ever pick you to go to, you should be glad. You should be honored. And you should be protecting your space and your peace and your surroundings and making sure nobody fucks that up. Cause people can voice their opinion. But when we're assuming something or we're accusing somebody of something, and then we think we can fix it by an apology. Apology don't fix every goddamn thing. Sometimes you just need to shut up. And then wonder why I'm not the channel who puts links out. Wonder why I'm the channel who don't put links out. Y'all wonder why I don't. Wonder why. And that's how I'm going to continue to do. Because half of y'all don't serve a purpose. You just want to be seen and heard like a bunch of little girlies. It's nasty work, man. That's what we call in New York, nasty work. I have no beef. Listen, we got another fight week coming up this week. We got one the following week. Y'all gonna make excuses for all those. Y'all gonna make excuses for those. I promise you, y'all will. Y'all gonna definitely make excuses for those because that's what y'all do. But then want to argue with somebody who's actually in the game. You know how many people's numbers I got right now that I can pick up and call that's valid. And there's gonna be some people I'm gonna bring to my show that you're gonna be like, but I don't care. It's not for your comfortability. It's for me. Sometimes I got questions and I can't get the answers from y'all. So I have to get it from the horse's mouth itself. I'm working on a lot of things, but one thing I'm not gonna play is having a fighter or coach or anybody else come up here want to rock with me. And then at some point it goes left. I said this before it was said last night that when these guys start picking what places and channels they want to go to, oh no, I ain't fucking with your channel because I heard about it or I did my research on it. It's too much going on at your channel. No, I'm good. I'm good. Who's there to blame? Who do you blame? Huh? Ask yourself that question. Who do you blame? Y'all are running around out here like it's a game, and it's not a fucking game. When your channel goes bye-bye, or when you can't get the people that you want to get on your show, you have to blame yourself. Before you could try to impress everybody what it is, what you do, protect your channel. Because if I have to get rid of some of you to protect my channel, to make sure my channel stays the way it stays, I have no problem with that. Bye. Or like Vay told you. Like Vay told you, you don't like what go on? Unsubscribe. Unsubscribe. It's that simple. But we do not have channels so people can come over and they can cause chaos. We just can't do that. October 11th, Jaron Ennis went out, got his first round knockout against Lima. A month and 8 days later, Vergil Ortiz gets his in the second round. We might have something now in 2026. What is the problem? You idiots want to go make excuses. You idiots you got this to say. You got that to say. Oh my God, he threw the fight away when this man was clearly out on his feet. He lost. He lost. Which tells me is that some of y'all really didn't want to see Jaron Ennis in that situation. Or excuse me, see Vergil in that situation. Because some of you guys think that Lubin had a chance of winning. Everybody has a puncher's chance. Hey, Vergil just turned out to be the better man. But guess what Erickson Lubin gets to do? He gets to live the fight. Again. He didn't leave out on the stretcher or none of that. That's what I care about. Y'all don't care about that shit, but that's what I care about. Then we get to see after the fight, we get to see Vergil and we get to see Jaron for the first time. Because I believe that's their first time probably. And they got to do the back and forth. We haven't seen nothing like that in a while. Last time we seen a back and forth like that was probably with Sugar Shane Mosley and Mayweather
We don't really, or maybe Tyson Fury and Wilder when they got in. We didn't get to see back and forths like that. It was a lot, but shout outs to him. Hope Erickson Lubin, he's good. He can go home and be with his family. And now we can move on to Jaron Ennis and Vergil Ortiz. But you dudes gotta relax. That shit this morning was crazy, bro. Shit this morning was crazy, bro. And I've been seeing this before. This ain't the first time I saw what I saw. Because I told y'all before this fight happened, y'all were going to have 1,000,001 excuses. It didn't matter who won or who lost. And y'all continue to do it. And then you try to convince somebody this is what you saw. As if we all wasn't watching the same fight. Like, what do you dudes be talking about? You can't teach somebody how to be a gangster if you ain't never went through no gangster shit yourself. Huh? Make it make sense. You can voice your opinion about being a gangster and what you feel about it, but you can't teach somebody if your ass ain't been through it. Never walked through a dark alley, but you trying to tell somebody how to be tough? What are we talking about? You dudes serve no purpose. Y'all want to be managers, you want to be promoters, you just want to be everything that you not. Nasty work, yo. I ain't upset about how the fight went. Not at all. Because, versus it's the African American versus American Mexican. So you think that, no. Because I wasn't even picking. I said, whatever happens tonight happens. Either way, I'm going to watch the next fight. So if it would have been Erickson, Lubin, and Boots, whatever. But we all knew it was a good chance that Vergil was going to get that because that's the talks everybody wanted to see. Either way, I had no issue with it. I'm not getting no money from these goddamn fighters. I'm not a part of their team. So I'm not getting nothing out of it. And none of y'all are getting nothing out of it. Y'all need to sit y'all moist asses down and stop acting like y'all really in the sport, because you not. Now, if you was a part of the team, I can understand that. Then I will understand. Then the conversation would be different if you're in the game. You're not even in the game. You're barely in the YouTube game. Like, what are we talking about? Oh, but hey, what do I know? What do I know? I'm glad to see that we're going to probably get Jaron, Bruce Ennis, and Vergil. And I'm going to watch. Like they said, it could be a fight that could end up in Vegas somewhere. Hey, if it's March or April or whatever in 2026, boy, let's go. I will be home for that. I bet your bottom dollar I'll be home for that. Let's enjoy all this new stuff. We're getting ready to, for what I hear, we're getting ready and it's all over. And I'm going to be talking about it, but I'm just waiting to hear a venue. We get ready to get Shakur Stevenson and Teofimo Lopez. Which, whatever goes wrong in that, y'all make excuses for that shit too. It seemed like 2026 it's going to be an okay year. It might be up and down, but it seemed like it's going to be an okay year. Yeah, that's what somebody said that last night that it should be in May. What's that? Cinco de Mayo, right? Right, y'all? Crush everybody. That's Cinco de Mayo, right? In May. That's the one. That's around the time Canelo fight all the time, right? But Canelo might not be fighting that time. We don't even know if he coming back. But so it's a lot of stuff we getting ready to get. Cinco de Mayo, right, Crush? So that would be crazy. Yeah, Cinco de Mayo. So damn, to get Vergil Ortiz versus Jaron Boost in this Cinco de Mayo week would be crazy. And let it be in Vegas. If it's in Vegas, because they got to keep it fair. They got to keep it fair. No, Canelo was out for. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah. Hopefully, we'll see him again. Who knows? But that would be crazy to get a Vergil Ortiz, Jaron Cinco de Mayo week. We got to see what happens. But there's so much that's coming up. There's so much that's coming up that also see Breezy's birthday. Oh yeah, 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 yeah. Josh. Yeah, Josh. Well, Josh, we're gonna have you come up on the panel, Josh. I gave that fight 50-50. Well, Ramirez, at least you gave it something. At least you gave it that. Um, I give every fighter a puncher's chance. I'm not on here to be no fanboy. I give every fighter a puncher's chance because there's a lot of things that they can do that we can't do. Yeah, I have love for both fighters too, Ramirez. I'm not the guy who's gonna pick Erickson Lubin because he's black. Um, I'm the guy who likes fighters. I don't care what color they are. Some of my favorite fighters are Puerto Rican and Mexican. Some of my favorite fighters. I got a lot of favorite black fighters. But most of my fighters are Mexican and Puerto Rican. Why? Because the Mexican and Puerto Rican wars are always great. You know what I mean? Always. Always. And that's what we have to do. Just give these fighters a that's what we gotta do. Give these fighters a gotta give them some credit, man. I'm not gonna be no fanboy. I'm not gonna be no fanboy. I'm just I see a lot of these people on these channels, man, I'll be doing a lot of I see a lot of it, and that shit pisses me off. Pisses me off. We're gonna call Tyrone and we're gonna tell him to help y'all come and get your shit. You either can get your shit together or get your shit and get the fuck out of boxing conversations. One way or the other, something's got to be done with y'all. Nah, never. Oh, Ramirez, I just realized who you are, Ramirez. Holy shit. I could rinse you up. I just realized who you was, bro. I seen you around. This ain't my first time seeing you. I just realized that was you, man. I'm looking like, see you on other channels, man. You a good dude. But there's too many of y'all doing that, man. There's too many of y'all. We're about to get something good. I'm waiting for them for this whole Shakur and T.O. I'm about to go crazy for that. We just seen Tiger Johnson do something great Friday night. That was the best I've ever seen Tiger Johnson. And I've seen him before. He looked great in that. We just had boxing back to back. But we can never be satisfied. We can never be satisfied with what we get. We can never be. Because we're always looking for a reason to complain. And then we sit there and say, we're not complaining. I'm voicing my opinion. No, you are complaining. Because in this Jaron Bruce Ennis versus Vergil Ortiz, you will find a reason to complain. Tiger looked damn good Friday night. I wasn't even expect to see that. But you know what y'all say? Tiger was supposed to do that because we don't know who he was in there with. That guy was from Puerto Rico. Yeah, Ramirez, you good, you good. You good over here, champ. We keep it respectful over here. We voice our opinions, but we also make sure we don't judge, we don't criticize. This is a great channel over here. This is not everybody's favorite channel, but it's okay though. I don't have the fancy intro. I don't have all that other stuff. I'm working on that, but we chill for the most part over here. We look out for each other over here. A lot of places they don't do that. We look out over here for each other. We protect each other. We hold each other down because we're family over here. It's bigger than no Doug Zone. It's family. You know, we all could agree to or disagree. We all not going to agree with each other all the time. We're not supposed to agree with each other all the time. But I want us to be able to have a conversation where when you come back again, you won't have to feel so awkward. Like I can't voice my opinion. But there's a difference between opinions and disrespect. I don't block opinions. I block disrespect. I will, Ramirez. I try my best to. I try my best to, brother. Well, I ain't gonna say try. I do what I do, man. I just be wanting people to understand where I'm coming from. That's all, man. Oh man, my brother Johnny. Everybody, make sure they go subscribe to the Hangout Spot. Johnny, drop your link, brother. Drop your link. I can't drop it. I don't have another device, another phone where I can do it. Drop your link though. Man, you drop yours too. Everybody who has a link, drop your link. You never have to ask me could you drop your link. When you walk in here, drop your link. I'm not one of those guys where, I'll tell you you can't drop your link. I don't want my subscribers becoming your subscribers. That's a bunch of BS. We share around here. We share. Everybody got a link, drop your link. I want everybody to. We spread love around here. But we can't do that, y'all. We can't scare these coaches away. We can't scare these fighters away. We can't scare important people that come and rock with us on our channels. We just can't do it. Because when you're wondering why nobody wants to come to your channel, you're going to wonder why. Oh, well, and then you're going to be talking to the person that you see them, whatever channel you see them on. Can you bring me up as a guest so I could talk to them and ask them why they stopped coming to my channel? I keep telling y'all, protect your space, your peace, and your surroundings. Shout outs to both fighters last night. Shout out to everybody who fought this week, from Pro Box to Golden Boy. Shout outs to everybody. Shout outs to the winners and the losers. Shout outs to everybody. I got no beef with it. We get Vergil Ortiz, we get Boost next. Let's go. We're getting Shakur Stevenson and Teofimo Lopez. Let's go. Let's do it. Appreciate you, Ramirez. Appreciate you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you. The Hangout Spot for me on YouTube is probably, I mean, this is dope over here, but what Johnny does is crazy. It's amazing over there. The guests he has, just the knowledge, what he does over there is super dope. Super dope. You might walk into a few places, you might walk over there and there's a few trolls, but it's a great show to be a part of. Shout out to the Hangout Spot. I appreciate his work. I got to get up with Johnny too. Hopefully one day I can meet him and we all gonna kick it. So all these fights, so we getting counter Ben Chris Eubanks this week, which if you saw the first one, that's gonna be kind of epic this week. But some of y'all will say I don't want to watch that because Chris Eubanks is gonna win again. Even if that's the case, if you're a boxing fan, whatever. The following week, we got the fight in Saudi. Anthony Yard, David Benavidez. I mean, you got Brian Norman, Devin Haney. You got Bam Bam on there, Dula Mason. I mean, come on, what are we talking about? December 6th, Lamar Roach, Pitbull Cruz. On that same card, you got Cool Boy Steph and Oshaki Foster. What more do y'all want? What more do y'all want? But I don't care about none of those fights. I'm going to wait for Jaron Bruce versus Vergil Ortiz. And if some reason, if that fight didn't fall through, you guys are going to come on here and crash out. But not me. Not me. Because in the sport of boxing, it's just like life. You have to expect the unexpected. What you think is going to happen might not happen. And then y'all making excuses of why it didn't happen. I don't care. I'm not getting no PC and none of this shit. I don't get paid for what I do here. I ain't monetized. You think I get paid for this? I do this because I have a passion for this. I got a passion for this, bro. And I'm not knocking nobody who get money for this. I'm just letting you know this is a passion for me. I love doing this. Just like I love working and dealing with amateur boxing and being with the youth. Don't none of this shit that go on in boxing bother me. And when it bothers me, I stay away from it. Anything that bothers me in boxing, you know what I do? I don't even respond to it. So when somebody asks me how do you feel about it, I go, man, I don't feel nothing because I ain't thinking about it. We're gonna end the year out great. A great fight on October 11th. We seen a great one last night that we could talk about, and hopefully March, May, we can get the two best at 54. It's that simple, y'all. But I'm gonna need a lot of y'all to not go on these shows causing a whole bunch of ruckus if you don't know what you're talking about. I'm gonna need the guests. Excuse me. I'm gonna need the host. That's the people who host the show, like me. People who have channels, to not let people just be coming up scaring the people away. Yeah, it is. It's been a great year. No complaints from me, except for that circus that they was about to give us on November 14th. That circus got canceled. Great. I don't like clowns any damn way. We have to protect our channels, just like we protect ourselves. And we can't let anybody interfere with that. Shout out to Erickson Lubin. Shout out to Vergil Ortiz. In the new year, let's see what happens. Let's see if we can make it happen. It's another fight week this week. We got Chris Eubanks, Conor Ben. I'm beginning into that. Tomorrow makes 18 years. Tomorrow makes 18 years since Miguel Cotto and Shane Mosley. November 10th, 2007. I usually do my throwback on a Thursday, but I might actually come back later on today to actually talk about that because I don't have time. I'll be at the Barclays Center tomorrow for Matias. I can never pronounce his name, but Matias, the Matias from Puerto Rico. He has a fight coming up. His press conference will be at the Barclays Center tomorrow, so I'll be there. So I'm not going to have enough time to do all that. I'll probably be doing a video tomorrow on his press conference and how he looks. So today, I think I'm going to come back to talk about Shane Mosley and Miguel Cotto. So come back and join me. Yes, come back and join me. And I think that's what we'll do. We'll come back and we'll do that. Yeah, I'm definitely going to do that. You know me, Johnny. I got to stay on top of it. I got it. It's crazy right now. So that's what we'll do. We'll come back today to talk about Miguel Cotto versus Shane Mosley. Because I'm not going to be able to do, there won't be no Throwback Thursday this Thursday. If there is, it'll probably have to be, well, they're always in the afternoon, but I doubt it. I don't know. But we'll see. But we're definitely going to come back and talk about that today. Yes, that's exactly who I'm talking about, Ramirez. That's who I'm talking about. He's supposed to be fighting January 10th at the Barclays Center here in New York. But the press conference is tomorrow. So, of course, me, I'm going to go there and do what I do. I want everybody to follow me for pictures or anything. I'll put the pictures in my YouTube. I'll post it up. But follow me on Instagram, No Duck Zone. Follow me on Facebook, Clarence McClain. I'm going to be putting a lot of stuff on through Instagram and the YouTube. I won't be live. Oh, let me know because that's the day. That's the day. After my birthday. My birthday is that day before Friday, which will be the day of the weigh-in. You know where I'm gonna be. I ain't gonna be working. Not on my day. My birthday's a holiday, officially for me. So you know where I'm gonna be for my birthday. I'm going to be at the weigh-in. Listen, y'all, come and join me later. Miguel Cotto versus Shane Mosley. It went down November 10th, 2007. We're gonna come back and talk about that. Jeff Spark, I'll see you. You late, but it's all right, Jeff. It's all right, man. I'm gonna come back later. I will set up a time to let you know. I can't think of a time now. When I think of one, we'll come back later. Remember three things, y'all. Remember three things, not just in life, but on your channel. Remember three things. You make sure you protect your space, your peace, and your surroundings, and you don't let anybody come in between that. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Stay blessed. If you're on your way to church or if you're staying home to listen to it or whatever you do, not just pray for yourself, but pray for everybody. What's going on in the world right now, the government and all, the plane crash that just happened out there in Louisville, Kentucky. Pray for the families that's out there, for the families that's going through what they're going through in Jamaica. Just pray for everybody, man. It's a nasty world we live in. So we have a bigger fight going on in this world besides boxing. And we need to understand that. So check y'all later. Love y'all. Y'all know you selling Bibles at the Dollar General. Oh man, DP, don't get in here starting with me, DP. Come on now. Let me live, DP. Come on, bro. You gotta let me live. Let me live, man. Jesus Christ, DP. You just walked in already on your nonsense. I love y'all, man. I'll be back later on today, man. Y'all know what I love you too, bro. I'll be back later. DP, hit me up either through the gram or something. Hit me in the email or something, man. Yeah, man. I love y'all, man. We'll be back later. Y'all know what it is. It's the No Dunk Zone podcast. Let's go.